What's happening, Hardscapers? Let's talk about vacuum lifting equipment for pavers and slabs today. Let's get into it. So today I want to talk to you about vacuum lifting equipment for pavers and slabs, the benefits of them, and everything that you should know about these pieces of equipment and implementing them into your business. Now, my journey with these vacuum lifting pieces of equipment was actually 3 years ago now. I was subcontracted by a buddy to help him lay a backyard patio. Now, he doesn't have experience in hardscaping. He basically hired me to install the patio, but he said that he would help because he had sold these large pieces of slabs. These were the Teco block para slabs, the largest slabs, and he had underestimated how heavy they were at the time. Now, he did suggest, why don't I rent one of these pieces of equipment, this vacuum lifting equipment, and I had not actually used one of them before, and I thought, no, you know what, you're helping me with this, we can handle it ourselves, we can do it. And then into that project, I realized how wrong I was and how I should have listened to him from the beginning there, because it was evident that these things suck to lay by hand, especially if when you're laying them and your hand goes into the bedding layer and it disturbs the bedding layer just a little bit. That little bit is enough to have your slab be off a little bit, rock a little bit. Ultimately, if we would have rented one of those vacuum lifting pieces of equipment, our backs wouldn't have hurt as much. We would have provided a much more efficient laying. With all that being said, this is also going to produce a better product for your clients as well. If there's a paver that has a small little lippage between paver to paver, simply vacuum lift it up, as opposed to trying to get your fingers in there or trying to get a tool in there and prying it up to be able to get it out. It's as simple as suctioning that paver up, re-leveling if need be, and putting it back down. Same with slabs and all that. We use this vacuum lifting equipment on any project that we can. Here we've got the M-Quip back that just goes onto your back, plugs into the socket, and we've got the 2-man lift to be able to lift 240 pounds with this pad that we have on it. So these blue grande slabs are nice and easy to lift as a 2-man operation. No pinching fingers, nothing like that, no problems. And it's an incredible unit to be able to save your back. It's got this gauge on it that you're able to tell when it's got enough suction. You'll actually hear it and you can lift it up. This handle down here especially helps to pick up pavers at a higher height on the pallet, bring them down to a nice height, and then you can carry it at the proper handles here. Click this down to be able to release the suction and let go to be able to pick it up. It's incredibly easy to adjust. It's just got these pins here that you can take out, raise it as you need, as well as the handles. It's got a couple different lengths that you can have for the handles, the height. This is nice to have to be able to pick up pavers at a larger height off the pallet. This thing is an 18-inch by 12-inch pad that is able to pick up 240 pounds. The unit itself is super easy to use. Just place it on the paver, it'll create that suction, lift it to where you want it, put it into place, and it's got a little lever that you tap. It lets the air flow through it, which releases the suction, and then you can lift it up and go to the next paver, repeating that process. Additionally, these are great for porous materials, and they have great lifting capabilities placed on the plates. And I know that the guys at M-Quip that supply these are incredible people to work with, and they'll actually, I believe, fabricate plates for you to meet your needs and help you find the best fit for you. There's also suction equipment available for steps, natural stone, and everything in between. So go check out those guys at M-Quip. Hey, if this video is helpful, please like it. Please leave us a comment. Let us know what you think of this vacuum lifting equipment. Have you seen it before? Have you used it before? What are your thoughts? Leave them in the comment section below, and subscribe if you haven't already to our channel. This vacuum lifting system is incredible. The only thing you need to be worried about maintaining is the seal on it. This seal will wear out with usage over time. My seal actually came off the pad at one point. based on where it was placed in the truck. One of my employees placed it there and there was weight on it and it just pressed against the seat and that seal came off. Simply put some super glue down, put that seal back on, and it was good to go the next day. You'll want to keep that seal out of the sun so it doesn't deteriorate. You can hold it for much longer. The seal is really the only maintenance issue I've found with that. The backpack vacuum system, it's got filters that come with it that allow you to exchange them if it tears or if need be. But so far, 2 years using this system, I've had zero issues with it, and we use it as much as we possibly can. Which comes to selling projects. Now, since I've purchased this, the paver handle, the one-man paver unit, and the two-man lift, I purposely sell jobs that are specifically made for this vacuum lifting system. That 6.5 by 13, 13 by 13, and 13 by 19.5, the 3 paver mixture that's so popular, we typically try to lean clients more towards that, or to larger slabs that take up a much more square footage for each piece that you're laying. This helps us streamline the process of our sales and also streamline that process of the installation, making everything so much easier for us and so much better to lay these efficiently, effectively, and saving our backs. But ultimately, I love these vacuum lifting pieces of equipment because they save my back. And when it comes to hiring employees, to attracting employees, to recruiting employees, you want to make sure that you've got the best pieces of equipment available for your employees. And not only will it help you with all that, but it'll also help you with retention, keeping employees on, keeping them going day in and day out and not hating life, having to bend down and be on their knees to lay these pavers, but to use these pieces of equipment and to simply be able to go from bundle to pavement to screed layer without any issues, without even needing to bend over if you can get that bundle of pavers close enough to where you're going to be laying them. Now, talking about saving your back, saving your employees and attracting employees, it's also going to increase efficiency on site. Laying those pavers, laying those slabs is going to be so much easier with these pieces of equipment. There's no doubt in my mind that along with that efficiency also brings a happier crew, brings a happier operator owner if you're that way. Not only is it efficient in the laying process, but it's also efficient in terms of keeping your crews going throughout that day. You won't feel that taper off of energy coming from if you're laying by hand and on your hands and knees and laying. You're not decreasing that energy throughout the day. You're able to keep that energy up longer throughout the day. That allows you to condense days and to save a day on the back end. Say you're working 5 days a week, well, you can condense that into 4 days a week, do 10-hour days so that the guys are still getting their hours, and leave that 5th day open if somebody wants to work overtime, or just have it so that you are a 4-day, 10-hour a week type of business and your employees get that extra day off a week. And additionally, throughout the season, you're not going to feel that same wear and tear on your body throughout a season, allowing you to keep that energy up throughout the season by decreasing that wear and tear on your body. And if you want to learn more about vacuum lifting equipment, we have a link in the description below with everything you need to know. Go check out that article. Thank you for watching today's episode about vacuum lifting equipment. I'd love to know your thoughts on this piece of equipment. Are you using it in your business? Have you found it to be helpful? Have your employees found it to be helpful? What are some other tools and pieces of equipment that you use in your business that you'd like us to know about? Leave in the comment section below, like this video, subscribe if you haven't already. Be sure to tune back for more videos on hardscaping.